Woohoo! Welcome back to Big Herb the Nerd, and today's look at the Bundesliga teams as we take Schalke through the paces, the Big Herb tactic machine today, as I look to bring you some more FM19 early access footage from the capture event down at Sports Interactive. Today we're looking at Schalke because they're in the Bundesliga and the license has been bought by Football Manager for this game, for FM19. So, have you managed in the Bundesliga before? Do you want to manage in the Bundesliga? How about taking on Schalke? I'll give you a quick rundown of the team, the latest transfers, how much money and stuff you've got available to you, and then a rough guide, a kind of opinion piece on where I think you should go tactically with what you have available to you at the beginning. So let's get started straight away. They want to play attacking football. They want to sign young players for the first team and develop players using the club's youth system. Every bloody German team wants that. In terms of new signings that have come in, Sebastian Ruddy, the defensive German midfielder, 25 million has come in. That's a big old buy there. Mendril, Mascarelli's come in as well. That's some big names in there. Salif Sane, Utar, Serda. Okay, they've bought a fair few actually. Transfer money. A lot of money been spent. So Schalke sitting on quite a few new players that are going to need to be integrated into this team. Team report-wise, looks like there's a fair amount of strengths there. Also a fair amount of weaknesses, but not too many. So let's have a look at them. We're a strong team. Good depth in midfield. Marking is good. Tackling is good. Flair is good. Long throws. Goalkeeper depth. The goalkeepers are good. Good amount of youth prospects. That's always good to see. Dribbling, long shots, off the ball, passing, penalties, vision, anticipation, first touch. There's a lot here. There's a lot here to work with. I like the look of this team. Looking at weaknesses, the lack of depth in defence. Overall, the lack of depth really. Only 9 million in the transfer budget means there's not a lot of room to bring players in. May have to look towards youth players. Handling isn't great. Communication, throw-in. So the goalkeeper's not great. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. In terms of the team report, what have you got up front? You've got a decent striker in Mark Otar. You've got some other strikers there. You've got De Santo in there and Bergstyle, which is good. That's good. That's two striker systems. That could definitely work. Harrit in the middle as a good attacking midfield centre. Doesn't really play anywhere else. Could maybe get away from on the left, but Conor Planka plays much better out there, which is a shame because that means you're likely to look for a single AM if you can, or you're maybe not going to get the best out of Harrit. Out wide though, to be fair, out wide there's not much. There's not much. You could put Harrit and Conor Planka through the middle as your two AMs. Maybe as a double AM. But you don't really want a box up top, do you? Looking in the middle, Ruddy. But yeah, so you've got good central midfield. 3 very good central midfielders with backups there as well. So you could overload that midfield. Oh, this is an interesting one. Also, those players are very good at defensive midfield positions. You could play more defensive here. And then you've got good central defenders. Poor right back. Oh, very good wing back though. Could we see our first 5 at the back? Suggestion from me. We could indeed. 2 very good central defenders. 2 or 3 after that are quite good. Your right backs are terrible, but you've got decent wing backs in Caliguri and Otspika. That name's terrible. So yeah, maybe a 5 at the back. Maybe a 5 at the back with a DM. Maybe 2 DMs. Okay, so let's think about this tactically then. We've got good DMs. We're going to go 5 at the back. We've got good passing, good marking and tackling. We're probably going to go for a direct counter or a fluid counter attack, I think. So fluid counter, looking to soak up the pressure and then have more expressive and fluid counter attacks. Works well for 5-3-2. That's something we could definitely get away with playing. It just has that shorter passing in there. I think maybe though they've got strong passing, they're good at tackling. You probably want to load both, a fluid counter and a direct counter, depending on who you're playing against and how you're going to go. I'd like a direct counter attack. I feel like this could be an impact team. Draws the opponent forward, leaves them vulnerable, although it's not suggesting that it plays with a 5 at the back formation for them. So let's follow the rules of the game. Let's go for a fluid counter attack and let's see how the team would look. So here we are. We've got our 5-3-2. We could easily get away with pushing one of those midfielders forward. You've got Mazzala and a Carolero in there, and a ball-winning midfielder. You could drop one of the ball-winning midfielders back, play him as a DM, because we know we've got some strong DMs if we wanted to. Give a little bit more support defensively. You could also push one of those midfielders forward into an AM role if you wanted to get some support going forward and play through the middle. So there's a lot of options with this fluid counter attack to make some slight tweaks to get what you want out of the players. So yeah, that's quite a nice little formation. I can manage a little 3 setup there: a standard setup, an attacking setup, and a defensive setup where you move a centre midfield forward or back. So that rounds up my look at Schalke for FM19 and how I would tactically set them up. And what do you think? Schalke, what do we think of the 5 at the back? The first one of this year, do we think it'll be as effective as it has been in previous years? Will you be taking on Schalke in FM19 or the Bundesliga? Let me know down below. And I will see you back next time for some more FM19 action. If you have enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.